doing, darling?
I'm writing a poem about our mystery destination on today's show.
Oh, okay. Do you want to share?
Yes. Beneath my feet, I have a cave. I have a ladder ready-made. Climb my steps when the sky is blue. You can see for miles. Oh, what a view. I have a taste. I have a smell. With a plate of crackers, I fit so well.
Oh, good grief. On that though, I think it's time we got going.
Did you get it? Hi everybody and welcome to another edition of the Wednesday 20 Show. Can you remember last week on Crook Peak when I said we'll see you next week in a lower place? Apparently that's not going to happen.
I had other ideas. We're going even higher in the world this week. We are going to do the Cheddar Gorge walk. Now that doesn't mean walking up the road that goes down the bottom through the middle of the gorge.
Past all the shops.
Yeah, no. This means walking up on top of the cliff either side of the gorge. Sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Well, it sounds exciting and scary at the same time.
And hilly.
Yeah.
So, you start off in Cheddar at the bottom by the Riverside pub. There's a nice little public car park for you. Walk up towards the gorge, over the bridge, and then you are opposite the Black Dog restaurant and turn right at that point. And then you bear left by the Arts Quarter little art gallery there, and you go up the hill, turn left again into Lynch Lane, and then you will meet the bottom of the gorge footpath.
You'll be just down there.
The footpath takes you all the way up on the southern side of the gorge, up to the top road, you cross over the road, and then basically you come back down the gorge on the other side of the cliffs, and it'll bring you back out in Cheddar.
You'll probably put up your map anyway,
Oh
won't you?
yeah, and I think I'll put a map at the end of the show today, so you can have a long look at your map and work out where you need to go.
We'll tell you all about it when we've done it.
So,
Shall we go?
are you ready?
On your marks, get set, go! Okay, the first thing we've come to is a prison tower.
It's not a prison tower. That is the lookout tower at the top of Jacob's Ladder. Now, in normal times, as part of the whole Cheddar Caves experience, you can pay for the privilege of walking up 275 steps to get here. I know. And then you go up that there tower, which is another 40 foot high, and there's stunning views at the top, apparently. However, I have really bad memories of this tower. As a teenager, having come up the steps, got halfway up the tower, froze solid because I'm absolutely terrified of heights. And you can see through the steps and you can see through the sides, and I froze, couldn't move. There was a queue of people behind me. It was highly embarrassing.
Oh God.
And I'm actually feeling quite traumatised just through the memory. Can we move on now?
Yeah, we'll move on. We've stopped already.
You've got to sit and admire the views. There's no point in marching on like a route march and not
You've got
enjoying
mud on
yourself.
your face. You've got mud on your face. I'll get it. I'll get it.
I can't see it.
Can you remember when your mother...
no, you're not.
Pull your face over. Come here. Keep still.
No.
Keep still.
No, I don't want to.
There you are, I got
Ah.
it. Can you remember your mother? I remember my mother. They always used to have a hanky stuck up the sleeve like that, wasn't it? In case of an eventuality. Be able to grab out a handkerchief and get it off your face.
Yes, you've just taken me back to being about 6 years old. I've regressed to being pulled around and spat on.
It didn't look very nice.
Well, thank you, darling.
That's all
You
right.
could have told me.
There
I
you
could have
go.
just...
Do you know, come to think of it, I used to have a hanky as well, a handkerchief. My mother used to say to me, Barrington, have you got your money? Have you got your lunch? Have you got your hanky? It was part of a routine.
Nowadays it's, have you got your hand sanitizer? Have you got your mask?
Well, we better get on, but we'll leave you with a song. Here's our first one, Paper Roses. Come on, lovely. Oh! I realize the way your eyes deceive me with tender looks, then I
Gorge walk itself is actually only about 3 miles long, which is distance-wise pretty doable, I'd say. However, it's pretty steep in places and it's really quite rugged terrain.
Cheddar at its highest point, the gorge, is 400 feet, which is almost twice the height of the Clifton Suspension Bridge, so I suppose that's quite high.
Yeah.
I've done it so many times driving down through the gorge, always being fascinated, looking up and thinking, oh my God, it makes me
Keep
go
your eye on
cold.
the road.
Well, a little bit like that, but I'm rather looking forward to seeing, I think, looking down
Oh
a
no,
bit. But
no, I don't think I want to look down.
All right, well, we'll cross that bridge. But anyway, next Tuesday, the Cheddar Gorge is 1,000,000 years old. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah,
oh,
you
come
could
on.
narrow it down to
Well,
a
it could be next Wednesday. And the stone is definitely limestone. It's not cheese. Sorry, everybody.
Oh,
Burst your bubble.
Cheddar's not made of cheese, there's a thing, eh? We've reached the point of our walk that for the first time we can properly see across to the north side. We're going up the south side. That there is the north side and you can see the cliff faces. Now you can't even see all the way to the bottom, and to me they look pretty darn terrifying. The fact that we're going to walk along the top of there, and actually where we are now has probably got the same looking down. But yeah, I can't see the bottom, and to quite frank, I don't want to because it's terrifying.
There's some goats.
I know the goats. Honestly, they're just walking around on this 400-foot cliff edge as if there's nothing going on. I can't believe you just waved at a goat.
Well,
What's going on? You expected to wave
it's
back?
just so natural. We were at Crook Peak last week and a few people waved at us there, and I had a look online and it appears that the wave started in days of old when knights were bold and all that. When they approached somebody on horseback, they would remove their metal headwear to show who they were, and they would raise their arm in peace, like the Indians used to do that, didn't they? And that apparently was the start of the wave. Hello.
See, I reckon it's got to date back further than that.
Well, anyway.
Back to any day where you just put your hand up to show you were.
Well, that's about 1,000
armed.
years old. Well, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, I think we should get into our... I'm not armed.
I'm not armed. I've got 2 arms.
Here's our second song, and it's called I Still Love You.
I read a book, any book would do, to stop my mind from loving you. I remember all the things we do together. I found somebody lying in my place, hitting me hard in the face. Now I don't feel part of the human race. I'm in trouble, 'cause I still love you. Yeah, I still love you. Man, it hurts. It still hurts. I cry my heart to sleep at night. I ain't got no appetite, and nothing ain't going right without you. I read a book to lift me up, getting lost in a coffee cup, but it's not cutting enough to lift me. 'Cause I still love you. Yeah, I still love you. Man, it hurts. It still hurts. You took my heart, I gave my soul, leaving me here with nothing to hold. Everything's gone, and all I want is that smile again. I read a book, any book would do, to stop my mind from loving you. And I remember all the things we do together. 'Cause I still love you. Yeah, I still love you. Man, it hurts. It still hurts. Man, it hurts. It still hurts. Look at that view!
It's amazing. Axbridge Reservoir from the other direction. I like it. You can see all the way down to Hinkley Sea being built. Luckily you can't see it very clear. You've got the channel, you've got Crook Peak where we were last week, and it's just a tiny speck in the distance. It's amazing.
It's like a great big puzzle. That would be a good puzzle, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of pieces putting all that together.
Yeah. Do you know what though freaks me out? When
What's
I look
that?
at, we're on top of this cliff,
Yeah?
but it's not solid ground beneath us. There's big cavernous holes, big caves underneath our feet.
If it was made of cheese, love, we'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
That's where we'd be in trouble, but it's made of limestone, so we're all right.
Oh dear.
The oldest human remains has been found in Cheddar Caves, up to 13,000 years old. What about that?
Yeah, but of course, to beat that, there's Cheddar Man. They found that whole complete human skeleton, which is the oldest one to be found in the whole of Great Britain, and they called him Cheddar Man, and he dates back 9,000 years.
Cheddar Man sounds so cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's not a man made of cheese. There's a
Whoa.
bingo. Are you hungry?
Let's go.
Keep thinking of cheese. Fancy some cheese now.
Do you like some lunch? Do you know, as soon as this COVID thing is over, love, we should go out for a meal. Go out for a nice curry. You like a nice curry, don't you?
I do like a nice curry. I can't even remember the last time we went out for a meal. Last January on holiday, before COVID struck.
Back in the 60s, can you remember the Berni Inns?
Oh God, I remember the
Berni
Berni
Inns?
Inns, yeah.
I used to love a Berni's Inn. The Rummer was the first place to open up as a Berni. And when I used to play there, because I used to play guitar there, and when I was paid at the end of the week, they would give me 2 of the fattest steaks, one for me and one for my dad, and as part of my wages.
Wow.
Berni Inns, prawn cocktail,
Oh, steak.
steak and chips,
Oh,
Black Forest Gatto,
and a floater coffee.
floater coffee.
Oh,
What was your favourite floater?
Oh, well, I was too young technically, but I used to be allowed, I think I was probably only about 12 or 13 the last time we went to one. Went to the Landogger Trow.
The Landogger, yeah, that was another one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Horts.
Yeah, I don't know, I probably had just sips of my mum's floater coffee or something. Probably a whiskey one, an Irish one.
Yeah. Tia Maria.
Oh.
Anyway, as soon as this is all over, love, we'll go back out and have a nice meal.
Oh, do you know, you've made me so hungry that I know I love cherry bakewell, but I really fancy a steak and some Black Forest Gatto now.
Bakewell I do. In the winter, Louise and I usually go down to Tenerife for a few weeks. We've even been away for Christmas, haven't we, love?
Yeah, that was a bizarre experience, being in the sea in a bikini with a Santa hat on. It was kind of weird, but yeah.
Fabulous though, wasn't it? If you haven't done it, you should put it on your bucket list. I'm trying to get Louise to come away for a month. I mean, January or February would be great, wouldn't it? But she won't have it.
Well, no, I don't want to leave my cat, and besides I've got a job, I can't have a month off.
So that's the way it is.
Yeah.
But the last time we went down there, we came across a lady called Viviana, and she was dancing the Argentine Tango. We were out for a meal, and we got talking, and she was a friend of Eduardo Bozzo, who teaches Argentine dancing in Bristol. Can you believe that?
Small world.
It's a small world. And we thought this week, instead of a musical guest, we'd have someone showing you some steps. Might whet your appetite. Take a look.
Hi Barry, hi Louis, hi everyone. It's a great pleasure to be part of the Wednesday 20 show. My name is Eduardo Bozzo from Argentina, specifically from Buenos Aires, where the Argentine Tango originates from. I run Tango Alchemy. I'm based in Bristol and run tango lessons and social dances all over the country and these days online. It will be a pleasure for me to show you some simple patterns, simple moves you can do alone or with a partner.
I was young, my heart was high upon my sleeve, and each time I saw you, I could feel a change in me. I would see you in a magazine and find an empty space, and for hour upon hour, I would touch your pretty face. Oh, oh, Sophia. Sophia, Sophia, there was no one as beautiful as you. He was 37, she was beauty at 15. Carved a stone heart, and the world could not believe how someone young and beautiful could be taken this way. Sophia, Sophia, you left broken hearts that day. Oh, oh, Sophia. Oh, oh, Sophia, Sophia.
Oh, Eduardo, that was fantastic. Such a beautiful dance, and what a great dancer he is.
He is indeed. We've done that, love.
We have. We did go and take part in some of Eduardo's classes, and they were really good fun and aimed at all abilities, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. We
Yeah.
weren't bad, were we, Eduardo? Eduardo!
Sadly, a house move and a job change kind of got in the way of getting to classes anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's such a lovely dance to be able to do.
It's a fab dance, and remember, you needn't go as a couple. You can go solo if you're alone and you fancy learning a few steps of the Argentine Tango. Why not go down? It's down in Hope Chapel, and I'm sure he would welcome you with open arms.
Obviously,
Ole.
once COVID restrictions are lifted.
Yeah,
So thanks again, Eduardo. Right,
onward
onwards.
and upwards still. So it was closed.
What, on a Wednesday?
Yeah.
Why should be shot on a Wednesday? Barry's been informing me that apparently shops used to shut on a Wednesday afternoon. I don't get that. I remember them being shut on a Sunday. That's good. I like the Sunday, but I knew that was all kind of religious kind of stuff, wasn't
The things you talk about.
it? Actually, someone who
Well, they
worked.
closed on a Wednesday afternoon. They closed on a Sunday, all day on Sunday. If you didn't have your milk or you didn't have whatever on a Saturday night, then you'd have to wait till Monday. But they closed on a Wednesday afternoon as well. Yeah, they shut. And that was great. Nowadays, they never close, do they?
Well, yeah, someone who works in retail, I'd quite like it if it went back to a Sunday off and
Yeah.
a Wednesday afternoon off.
Sounds
Glad I
good to
don't
me.
work in a 24-hour shop, that's for sure. God dear. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. Back to the walk. So we came right up the top of the south of the gorge, and we got right over the top, and we came back down, and you come back down to the road that leads through the gorge. But instead of walking down the road, because that'd be a bit dangerous, you come over the road and you cup it to Black Rock Nature Reserve, and then you bear left and you're back up on the other side of the gorge. And then it takes us all the way back down to Cheddar.
Start going up a hill again.
Oh yeah, we've got to go up before we go down. Sorry about that.
Let's go. Cheddar Gorge has, in recent years, been voted the second best natural wonder in Great Britain.
Well deserved.
Well deserved indeed. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, what's first?
Yeah, I'm wondering that.
Okay. Yeah.
Tell me.
Okay.
What is first, darling?
It's some caves in the Brecons,
What are they called, darling?
and they're called Don Air Ogof. That's
or-
Ogof.
They might not be pronounced anything like that, but I thought that was a jolly good attempt.
Well,
at
thank you
Welsh.
very much. Check it out online, because I, for one, I'm quite curious. I want to know what they've got to put it in first place over Cheddar Gorge.
Well, one day, post-lockdown, when the world is free to move around, we'll go and have a look, shall we?
Yeah. Louise and I came up and took some scenic film. Well, Louise did, but we thought we'd do it in two. So we came up a few days ago. Have a little look at this. So we're over on the north side of the Cheddar Gorge now, looking over on the south side, and that reminded me that that side of the gorge is owned by the Longleat estate.
Yeah, it is.
But why would they own that, seeing they're in Wiltshire?
Well, I suspect it's something to do with the fact that the caves and all the touristy pay as you go to see the attractions are that side.
Oh, I see.
So I'd say that's
Money involved.
But this side is the National Trust.
Yeah, National Trust owns this side.
Interesting.
Looking at you.
But what makes me feel weird, when we were over that side looking at this side looked higher than that side.
But now it doesn't.
Now we're over this side looking at that side. Are
That
you
looks
following
higher.
me? And that looks higher. I don't know which is the higher side. Maybe there isn't a higher side. Who knows?
Have you ever been into the Cheddar Caves?
Oh yeah, of course. Haven't you?
Have you? No, I've never been there.
Oh, it's somewhere you used to go when family from across the country used to come and stay.
Oh, I see.
You know, go on a day trip out and go to the caves.
Is it big? Is it bigger
Yeah,
than
there's-
Wookey? Because I have been to Wookey.
I can't compare really. I think there's lots of different caves here.
Yeah.
Whereas Wookie, I think it's one big one, isn't it? Whereas these one, I think there's a couple of different ones you go in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perhaps we could go when times allow.
maybe. Yeah. You'd have to stoop because your head might bang the
Oh,
ceiling.
the amount of times I did that in Wookey.
I don't have that problem being a little shorty.
Come on, we've got to get up this hill. Opposite. Stop moaning. So, Louise, do you think I deserve a Blue Peter badge today?
Why?
Well, because I've gone up a hill, down a hill, across the road, up a hill, and we're just going down a hill. Over and above the call of duty. That's where I put that.
I'm not sure Blue Peter give out badges to people just for going for a walk, do they? I seem to remember Blue Peter, it was for some massive achievement, like climbing Ben
excuse me.
Nevis or something.
Well, that's not far
Or
off.
doing something nice for other people. I don't know.
Do you know, I can remember watching Blue Peter way back when it was black and white. It started in 1958,
Wow.
which is the longest running, even longer than Coronation Street and Neighbours. It's been going for 63 years.
Oh, I used to love Blue Peter.
Yeah, can you remember the dogs?
Oh, Shep
Shep,
and Goldie the retriever.
Goldie.
Yeah.
There was another one. Petra.
Oh.
Petra.
Oh,
I
and
remember
the
that.
tortoises. I can't remember their names though.
Remember when the elephant pooed? And
Oh, yeah, you got to remember the elephant pooing.
That's probably why they kept it going.
And here's
since-
one I made earlier.
What? The poo?
No, they create something, and they'd always start making something, and then they'd like reach across and go, and here's one I made earlier, and it'd be like
Oh,
a
that was where it
perfectly
started.
created thing. Yeah, and you could never recreate exactly what they made.
That is quite a long time though, isn't it? 63 years.
Yes. Anyway,
Wow.
moving on from Blue. I don't know how we get onto these conversations.
I want my badge.
We are at the top of the north side now, and we've just got downhill to go. But we just got a glimpse down to the road, and it's only then you realise quite how high up you are, because I looked down at the road, and then you decide to look up, and you look up a bit more, and you look up a bit more, and you're still looking up, and then you go, oh, finally, I can see the top. It's such.
See the sky.
Yeah, it's quite dramatic.
It is.
Anyway, it's making me feel a bit wobbly
Okay.
seeing that height, so I think we need to get back down to Cheddar.
Yeah, I think we'll go into our last song now.
good plan.
And here is Love Is All Around.
2, 3, 4.
I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. A love that's all around me, and so the feeling grows. It's written on the wind, it's everywhere I go. So if you really love me, come on and let it show.
Okay, we're back down in the middle of Cheddar now after our walk. What did you think of it, love?
I loved it. It was quite hard going at times, going up, and the coming down is not good on the old knees, but beautiful, but also a bit scary. I found myself a bit wobbly because I don't like heights, and you're very aware of all the very big cliff edges not very far away from you.
Yeah, I get that. It wasn't so bad for me today. That was quite a nice walk. But it was when we came up a week ago to do the scenic filming, there was quite a lot of people here, and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if that cliff edge was blocked off, there was no way you could fall over, but it wasn't. It was as flat as you like somebody's back lawn dropping down over 400 feet. And the amount of men, parents, and showing their children that it's so scary to watch. I didn't really enjoy that bit.
No.
But putting all that negativity to one side, it was interesting, exciting, and frightening. That's what I take away from Cheddar Gorge.
Wow.
So I think that's the end of our show, isn't it?
I think it is.
I'm drained.
Give me some cheese.
So from Louise.
Goodbye.
And from me, goodbye. And definitely next week, we'll see you in a lower place.
Now, in normal times, you pay at the bottom of by the caves. Blah, 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 blah. Bloody hell, your fingers are like icicles.
We've stopped already.
What? It's
You've
Sorry.
Go on, if you've got something to say it.
No, I've got nothing to say at all now.
All right. Right?
Have I got mud on my face?
I would have still wiped it off.
Oh, look, Louise, you've got mud on your face. Have I?
Have you really? Oh my gosh, you got mud. Oh my God,
How
that
did
smells.
that get? Oh, shut up.
They would approach people with a metal helmet and they couldn't get it off. The oldest human remains has been found in Clevedon Caves.
Clevedon? I thought you were going to say Clifton.
No.
Where are you?
Oh dear.
Come on,
dear.
keep with the programme, Walsh.
All right.
I'm writing a poem. That's me again.
What?
What's funny about that? Louise. I'm waiting. What? Was that a fork? Was it?
Oh, I got stitch
on our show today.
Oh God, I can't look at you.
Be nice.
What are you doing?
I'm writing a poem about our listeners on today's show.